Alliances snap, ultimatums fly, and tears fall harder as if CBS canceled Survivor. A shocking backstab puts one of the strongest players on the block. Then we have a double eviction night that turns the house upside down. And when the dust settles, the game will never be the same. This is your favorite unk here, Reggie, ready to give you Big Brother Season 27, Week 10. The week kicks off emotional with house favorite Captain Will leaving the game. Lauren insists her HOH wasn't a flop.
I wouldn't say that my HOH is a failure whatsoever. I did want Keanu to go this week. Will wasn't the number one person that I wanted out, but he's somebody that I wasn't aligned with, so I would call it a successful HOH.
And Keanu swears he's picking people off one by one.
Anytime I win anything in this game, you can immediately hear everyone's butts pucker up. I already told you at the beginning, I will pick you off one by one by one. At this point, your strategy should be to make a final two with me so at least you get some money out of it.
Another day in the office.
Vince thinks he's in a good spot. Ava rethinks her allies. And Morgan? She's cool with Keanu gunning for Lauren. But all eyes lock on Vince and Morgan's situationship.
Now they're sleeping in the same bed. She's always rubbing his back, taking such good care of him.
Yeah, it's not a good look. If I was his girlfriend, I'd be pissed.
I would be so pissed if I was
They're sleeping in the same bed.
Very odd to me, that he's had a girlfriend for 7 years, says he would like to propose or whatever. That's not for me, but hey.
Hugs turn into side eyes. And Ashley's sitting there like,
that man has a girlfriend. I'm gonna be politician Ashley and say no comment. What?
Keanu cracked jokes.
What show are we on? On Cheating Island.
Oh, Keanu.
It's a little bit suspicious.
Kelly runs that tea back to Vince, who's quick to defend himself.
Apparently people around the house are making jokes because what else do you have to do at this point in the game? But I just hope America doesn't think that either of us are doing anything unethical. It's on camera 24/7, so it's not like I'm trying to do anything sneaky.
Then Zingbot storms the house, roasting everybody, especially Vince and Morgan.
What do you call someone who lights up when Vince enters the room?
A number one.
His girlfriend. Zing!
Morgan's zing cuts deep, leaving her furious and the rest of the house with secondhand embarrassment.
I just never once in my mind thought it was like that ever. Like literally ever. And then the zing happens and I'm like, what the? I'm not his girlfriend. I don't want to be his girlfriend. Like, me and Vince are strictly friends. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm never looking at Vince that way.
In the HOH competition, The Last Zing, house guests watch a BB mockumentary about Zingbot getting taken down by the mastermind, then answer true or false questions. It comes down to Vince and Kelly, and Vince wins his third HOH, but knows he has to play this HOH reign very carefully. Kelly feels doomed.
I'm probably gonna go up tomorrow because I couldn't do math. Every HOH, he puts me up.
Ava expects the block. Keanu thinks he has nothing to worry about. And Morgan is thrilled her guy won. She tells Vince that Lauren has never touched the block, and maybe it's time, because her resume is looking spotless. But Lauren believes Vince won't touch her. Vince debates, torn between his final two with Lauren and Morgan. At the nomination ceremony, Vince puts up Ava, Kelly, and Keanu. Ava pops off. Kelly shrugs. And Keanu looks like he's just playing over it with Vince. Morgan feels stung. Lauren's safe again.
These nominations are really hurtful. It's a really tough pill to swallow, knowing that Vince didn't put up someone who has voted to evict me and put me on their block as a target. It just feels like my game doesn't matter to him.
Morgan gives Vince an ultimatum.
If you continue to choose Lauren over me, I'm gonna have to go. I'm like, what else do I have?
Giving me an ultimatum of choosing Morgan or Lauren. Pick a side, but right now, I just have to hope and pray that nominations stay the same.
During the veto competition, BBCSI house guests teeter back and forth across a giant magnifying glass, carrying balls trying not to drop them. It's chaos, but it's Morgan who dominates and grabs the power of veto. Now Vince feels truly stuck knowing that Morgan wants to use the veto, and Lauren is rightfully nervous. Morgan really wants Lauren to touch the block, while Ava angles for a save. Morgan doubled down on Vince to put up Lauren.
But the point is, I think I may have worn down Vince on putting Lauren up as the renom.
It is clear that Morgan is dead set on using this veto. And if I don't put up Lauren as the replacement nominee, then I lose Morgan as an ally.
Morgan shocks everyone by using the veto on Ava, forcing Vince to name a replacement. Against his final two, Vince caves and renom Lauren. Morgan is ecstatic, and Vince realizes he may have just destroyed his game. Lauren expresses her disappointment to Vince.
You will see that I have done every single thing in this game to ensure that neither of us go anywhere. I committed myself to this final two, and every decision that you have made in this game has made my game 20 million times harder.
Later, Morgan and Vince has an argument.
That you still want to keep somebody in this house that wants me out?
It's not that I want to keep her, it's that I can't be the one to send her home. That makes no sense for me.
So then why didn't you put up Ashley?
Why didn't I?
Yeah.
I should have. Because my game.
And Lauren is feeling the pressure.
I don't hear laughing. She wants to send me out. I'm gonna go home. Lauren, come on.
Lauren, Kelly, and Keanu face off in the BB Blockbuster. That has the longest name on Earth. Lauren crushes it, saves herself. The house votes tie and forces Vince to choose between Keanu and Kelly.
I'm very sorry. I love you both. I vote to evict Kelly.
Yeah.
It's official. Kelly, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
No shocker there, but Kelly returns the favor and blasts Vince's multiple alliances while walking out the door.
Vince and I had a final two, Vince, Adrian, and I had a final three, and Vince, Adrian, and Riley and I had a final four, and he's now had a hand in getting each and every one of us out.
But the chaos isn't done. The mastermind pops back up like he never left, announcing the month of mayhem ain't over yet. Cause tonight, it's a double eviction, baby. 2 bags, 1 night. Julie announces that the BB Blockbuster is done for the season and the game returns to only nominating 2 house guests instead of 3. The HOH competition called Wretched Reactor begins immediately. Orbs rolling, players desperately needing a win, but it's Morgan who wins head of household. With no time to waste, she noms Lauren and Keanu. In the veto competition called Master Find, house guests study images of the mastermind hiding around the house. Morgan and Keanu tie, but Keanu wins the tiebreaker and the power of veto, therefore yanking himself off the block. Morgan slaps up Ava as the replacement. When the votes come in, it's nearly unanimous.
By a vote of 2 to 1, Lauren, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
And just like that, week 10 ends with Kelly and Lauren gone. 2 of the biggest players taken out back to back. Vince's final 2 with Lauren, done. And we can all assume that Morgan is ecstatic. Her nemesis is out the house, and she has Vince all to herself. Keanu is on the rise. Ava is somewhere in the middle of the pack. And our girl, Ashley, do they even remember she's still in the game? Did Vince make the right choice in putting Lauren up, or did it even matter? And now that double eviction shook the house, who's really running things? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that bell. And thank you for rocking with Phleek Reality.